Let's watch Rigathi Gachagua once again.
Let's try and get your understanding. There are a lot of conversations going on, including the expansion of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. There's a PIP, privately initiated proposal that has come from Adani. You've had a conversation of what has been going on, perception of failure of transparency. What are your thoughts about this?
I've heard about. I am not private to the arrangement because it is not in my docket. I have not been assigned to deal with it, so it has not come to my attention officially. So what I know is what I'm also reading and hearing. You know, I'm listening to the people of Kenya. What I know is what I'm listening to the people, but I don't have the details. I will not be able to say exactly what the details are. Is it a good deal for the country? Is it a bad deal for the country? I don't have those details. I'm a very truthful person. If those details are put before me, I will be able to apply my mind and give an opinion. As it is, I'm just listening like the rest of Kenyans.
Deputy President, you chair committees. And these committees, when Kipchumba Murkomen was the Transport Cabinet Secretary, you were still chairing those committees. You never heard of such?
What the details were not brought before the committee. What was brought to the committee is that there is need to expand JKIA. And we said, go ahead and expand JKIA. But as to the details of the PIP, as to the level of investment, as to who do it, that has not been
You've never heard of it?
I've not been brought to a committee that I chair.
So with the questions that Kenyans are asking, and you are the presidency, so what assurance do you give Kenyans?
Well, what I can say is that the next time that I hold a cabinet committee, I'll ask the minister in charge of transport to give us a brief as a cabinet committee so that I'm also appraised, so that if I go to an interview like this one, I can be able to answer. As it is, I'm as green as you are. I have no details. What I know is that Kipchumba Murkomen came to the cabinet committee and asked for approval to start arrangements to expand JKI.
Okay.
And we approved. And we went to the cabinet, we approved. But as to the details, as to how it is being done, as to who is doing it, whether it's value for the money for the country, whether the thing is above board or not, I cannot comment about it because I am as green as you are.
Now, before I proceed with this discussion, may I take this golden chance to thank you, and I appreciate you so much for your always great support in this broadcast. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find so well wherever you are. I want to thank the new subscribers for subscribing to our YouTube channel, because if it was not your support, then this channel could have not reached to where it is as of now. Thank you and feel at home. Let's proceed. Rigathi have officially clashed with the current head of state. And this is deepening crisis. It is emerging and Rigathi is serious on it. History repeats itself. The same way Uhuru did to Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto, is what Rigathi is now passing through. So Rigathi is confirming to us that he is no longer participating in William Ruto's administration. You've heard him saying it in that interview. And I want to appreciate the media group for alerting us the best way forward we are heading into this country. We've been in darkness for several months, but I'm seeing media group are waking up. Apart from political analysts saying do this to the government, they no longer having interest to be exposed. Today, the media have now shown us through enticing Rigathi Gachagua, through interviewing Rigathi Gachagua, that there is clash in UDA party. And Ruto is the major problem. Ruto is the major problem, that Ruto is a dictator that makes all major decisions alone. That is what I can confirm from that video of Rigathi Gachagua. Again, Ruto have betrayed Kenyans. Now Rigathi is escaping Kenyans' wrath. That is what I'm seeing happening there. There is fear that Ruto is going to be one-term president, as Mount Kenya are now having interest to rally behind Rigathi Gachagua to do away with William Ruto. That is simple calculation. The stress is who is likely to be deputy president of Rigathi Gachagua, or is Rigathi Gachagua going to be deputy president of someone? Or how are we sure that Rigathi is going to still remain William Ruto's deputy? And how is he going to convince Kenyans, yet he have destroyed William Ruto's administration on whatever he have said? We've seen even Mount Kenya people campaigning and saying that Ruto sahau na hiyo njia. That is Rigathi Gachagua is saying that he doesn't know any deal with Adani's group. The second in command, close associate, friend, brother to the president. Ni kama wewe na mke wako ama mke na bwanake. Mko na shughuli mingi, mgeni akuje kukuuliza hivi na hivi mnafanyanga. Unasema you don't know that. So it means that hapo kwa nyumba kuna clash. Watu wamekosana hapo. Kila mtu ana mind his own or a business. But at the result, we know very well the end of the result. You know very well what normally happens if people clash. So this is just a denial. Rigathi is now denying William Ruto's presidency. And he can confirm to the old people in the country that I better now take my own political aside and leave William Ruto alone. Because he is no longer serious with me. Forget about that. Whatever people are saying, that Ruto have refused to support Kikuyus, I'll use that term wrongly. And I apologize on that. In any case, I've hurt someone. But I wanted to, I'm using it for me to find a route on how to explain the real picture being portrayed by Rigathi Gachagua in that interview. Because our brothers and sisters from Central, they are all Kenyans. Maybe Rigathi wanted William Ruto to give a chance to most of his friends from Central, and those friends have not been given a chance. Now the battle begins. Or Rigathi had a plan to outshine William Ruto, his boss. Plan detected. Or it can be this way. Rigathi had felt that 2027 the ground is not going to favor William Ruto. And he have now officially launched his campaign. This man is like Ruto. What Ruto did for Uhuru Kenyatta is what Rigathi is doing. And with them, they have started very early. Very early. Very early. Of Uhuru, he waited up to his second term, getting into power, then started his own political movement. But this one is too early. I'm wondering how Rigathi is going to come back to his sense and start convincing Kenyans. Even if he's going to campaign, or I'm trying to imagine how is Rigathi going to border the same vehicle with the current head of state, that convoy, and convincing Kenyans that this is the best president. Yet he have broken everything, and things are not okay as he expect. Indeed, UDA government is failing, and they have failed. That is what is now happening. The second in command is talking this way. Uhuru once said, safari ye uja, safari ya bamba ni macheo. I normally sing it here. I sang it last month, the other month. This month again I'm singing it. In each and every my videos, some occasion I must sing it. Hey, safari ya bamba ni macheo. So kila mtu ajitayarishe. Hakikisha ako na kura. Kama utasupport Rigiji, is upon you. Kama utasupport Ruto, is upon you. But look that at the end of this election, are we going to be safe in this our country? Based on the development, based on the economy, based on several things. You know them. And that's my case at this point. Thank you. Bye-bye.